Hello and thank you again for joining me today. I hope you're keeping well. My name's Esther. This is My Money Matters. Today I thought I'd do for you a binder walkthrough. Now I don't want you to be put off and thinking, oh, is that what I need to get started with cash stuffing? No, you do not. I've been cash stuffing for over a year now, and a couple of these binders, one of these binders I had already, I bought 3, I was gifted 1, and I've changed the way I've done stuff over the time that I've started cash stuffing. So please don't be put off with the amount of binders people have. Just use what you've got, and yeah, basically use what you've got, or yeah, by all means buy a few binders, but don't feel overwhelmed if this is going to stop you from cash stuffing. This is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I thought I'd do a little walkthrough to explain my binders. You see them pop in and out, but I thought maybe some of you might be interested to know what they are, what I do with them, and maybe plans going forward. I'm very, very tempted to add another binder to the list, and to have a birthday binder. I've resisted because I don't know if it will work for me necessarily, but I think it might be something I need to try out. So then I thought actually I could maybe use a smaller binder and try that instead. So that's what I'm thinking. So let's get started. These are my set of binders. I'm going to stick them here and make them look pretty, see if they'll stand up. Okay, so this very first binder here, it was second hand. I got it off Vinted. I saw it new and it was quite expensive new, and so I was pleased when it came up on Vinted. And I bought this from Filofax with my blue binder here. In here I keep my weekly envelopes and my no spend tracker from Luna Lolly, and these are split into 5 weeks, and this money basically goes for stuffing my purse each week. And then in the back here I also keep my zero out chart. I round up the last 3 digits of my account, so when I finish this I am probably going to start my other zero out challenge that I've got. It's such a great way to save. I can't recommend it enough. You're just rounding down the last 3 digits in your bank account or whatever you can afford, stick it into savings, and you know, you can accumulate. I think I made just over £100 last year just by doing that. It's just a small way to save, but it's brilliant. I have got a few extra wallets in the back, but I don't always use. Back to bank, this tends to go in one of my other monthly binders, and this I'm just saving to go into my budget for next month because I've already transferred the money. This blue binder you don't see as often. This tends to be my boys' savings. So my eldest son has got a tracker, my youngest son has got his Rubik's Cube challenge tracker, and then his own other savings there. And then this is also where I keep money or challenges that I've already completed. Oh, I needed to do something with this. I forgot about that. So it's got Knockout 9, which I'd completed, the Swindon Soiree, the Wafty Wafty. These might all look very familiar. Botanical Bottle, the Be Savvy, Saving Scratchings, Cupcake. See, it's so cool looking back on these. Carpe Diem, YouTube Challenge, Battleship Banknotes, 55 Countdown. These are all ones that I've done and I've used to save. So it's a really nice happy memory actually of the fact that I've used those and I've managed to save using those challenges. I split my savings into short and long term savings. It's what I was introduced to when I first started cash stuffing, so I've stuck with that. I know people divide their binders differently, but I find this works for me. So this is short-term things that I might need to dip in and out of. So we've got bargain booty buys, buying for the boys, which is for my son's birthdays, haircuts, holidays, secondary school, dentist, self-care, and Winston's money in the back there. So some of these have trackers, some of them don't. Again, I might need to just review it all and decide what I'm doing. I like the idea of having the trackers there, but because money sometimes is in and out, I just wonder whether it's worth keeping one of these trackers there. Don't know. I made these envelopes myself, and I just keep them in alphabetical order. It works for me. And I just made this for myself, just my own budget trackers to keep tabs of what's going in and out. This is my long-term savings binder. I bought this, again, second-hand. I think I got it off eBay. This print reminded me of a pair of jeans I had in the 90s. I think they were from Marks and Spencer's. So, and I love denim. I love things which are denim which aren't jeans. Yeah. So this is long-term sinking funds. This isn't as bulky, but this has got, I've named this pension. It's just kind of long-term savings, really. I think it's really important to get into that habit of saving long-term and just saving for the sake of your future or that type of thing, your funeral even. I know that sounds really depressing, but it's just good to have some money saved. And then I use this manicure challenge for an emergency fund, and I'm just kind of topping this up just in case. This is kind of like one thing covers all type emergency fund. I'm thinking of maybe swapping it over for the if it's not broke, don't be broke challenge for household appliances, so it's a bit more specific. So I might just keep this as another emergency fund and then have the broke one. And then this month ahead money was really good, so I used this to fund my 5 weeks. So I've just got going with this, and I'm going to make this up to the amount of money that I need to stuff these 5 weeks. And I've just completed it recently, and it was brilliant. I loved having that money there and not having to worry for a month about money for the next 5 weeks. So it's slow and steady, but it all, you know, goes towards something. I've stuck the sofa savings in here. I didn't know whether to put this into my challenge binder or not, but I thought it is kind of a long-term saving because I'm looking at maybe reaching £500 for the sofa fund, so I've popped it in here. Then the binder that you probably see weekly is this one. This was kindly gifted to me for one of my birthdays from a friend of mine, and this is where all the savings challenges happen. So we've got the roll with it in the front here, and I have a mixture of savings challenges. I do my own, and I also do other people's saving challenges. So at the moment we've got the Hog's Head and Pig's Tails on the go. So this is a 5-10 flip the coin type challenge. And then I like to write on the back of each of my challenges what they're going towards so that I can remember. So here I've put that the money's going to go towards my 100 envelopes, which I'll show you in a minute, because I'm making sure that they get stuffed. Then I've got the money that goes into roll it up. Any coins go into my coin pouch. I'm doing the hop till the penny drops, which is the hopscotch challenge, and it will save you £78 if you complete all the numbers on here. Now I've said that this is going to feed the roll it up because I think because this is such an ongoing long-term thing, that actually it's a nice way to bulk up another challenge. And then I've got rock, paper, scissors from Studio Budget Co. And what is this going towards? I've not actually written what this is going towards. But there's always something to pay for, I think, you know. So it's just quite nice to have a challenge ticking over in the background. The trouble is I like to stuff my challenges, all of my challenges, every week. So if I have too many, then they won't get stuffed. So I just concentrate on doing a few at a time. And then when one finishes, I'll then go on to do another one. Then I have 2 binders on the go. This is the Monthly Money Matters binder that Iris and I collabed with. It was just brilliant. It was so fun collaborating with her. And we managed to sell out of these. They were a limited edition, and this is great fun for monthly savings. So I did release something similar to this, but it didn't have any pockets to put your money in, but it's the type of thing that you could easily just attach a wallet in the back if you wanted to do that. They're sold out at the minute, but if anybody actually wants one, let me know and I can print those off. So the money that goes into here is any back-to-bank money, which I don't actually return to the bank. Goes in here instead, and I just think it's just a different kind of way of saving. So it's a bit hit and miss as to what gets saved each month, so you kind of can't rely on it, but it's a great way of saving. And as you can see, I've got as little as £15 and as much as 105, which sounds a lot, but again, it's just a great way of saving, and you kind of don't see it because it just gets put in here. So I designed all the different months, and then Iris kindly made the binders up and got them printed up and made them into binders. So yeah, I really enjoyed this project. It was great fun, and it's nice to have the dividers each month and to be reminded of them. So that's fun. So I work a month ahead, so I've stuffed September's already, and then we've just got a few months left: October, November and December. Then this binder here is another Iris binder, which you'll probably all recognise. I went for the 500. I felt that the 1K was a little bit intimidating for me personally. 250 might have worked, but I just thought, oh, if I go for something in between, then it might meet my needs. This is something that gets stuffed on the fly. If and when I have some extra money to stuff, or if I've done some overtime at work or made some side hustle, then this is where it tends to go in here. Now, I was working backwards for some reason and doing little yellow sunshines. I don't know why I started stuffing from the back to the front. I thought it'd look better, but I'm not convinced, and I might unstuff this and restuff it to the front. I'll probably do that after this video. And then, so at the moment my loose change is going into penny, my piggy bank, and I'm just trying to make up some money bags up to the right denominations. As soon as that's done, I am going to start some coin challenges, I think. I'd really like some incentive to get going with saving those coins. And I've recently bought this from the charity shop, and I think I might use this to put maybe £1 or £2 coins into it. Just as another way to incentivise me with the savings of the coins. So each week I like to set aside any rollover money, and this goes into an envelope. I've made all these envelopes and I labelled them 1 to 100, thinking I was going to do the 100 envelope challenge, and I soon realised that was too ambitious for me and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to have a lot of fun opening these to take out what's inside. I've got no idea how much is in here. I've not kind of tried to calculate it or anything. So this is going to go into next year's saving. So it'll be really interesting to reallocate this money that I've just kept saving over the year. I think next year what I'm going to do is, rather than stuffing envelopes, I think I might just pop it in here and use this instead. Not decided, we'll have a think. Yeah, so that's me and my binders and my saving challenges. So I hope that's informative, not informal. Not informal. I hope that's been informative for you. Thank you for watching along. And I know that everybody sets up their binders slightly differently, because obviously your needs are different. But you do you, you know, this might not work for you. That's totally fine. This is what's working for me. And I don't change it much because it works. And I don't feel the need to keep changing it around. So there we go. Thank you. Take care and God bless you. Please do leave a comment below. Let me know maybe if how you stuff yours or separate your binders. And take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Happy cash stuffing. Catch you next time on My Money Matters. Bye.